Hey yo, welcome anime lovers to the wildest, most electrifying and absolutely unpredictable anime mashup you've ever seen. Imagine a world where the boundaries between your favorite anime universes don't just blur, they completely disappear. That's right, we're about to dive headfirst into a multiverse where anything can happen, and trust me, it will. Whether you're a die-hard shonen fan, a lover of magical girls, or you just can't get enough of those over-the-top villains, this is the place for you. Get ready for a show that's bursting with energy, packed with surprises, and guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. We're taking your favorite heroes and villains, yes, even the ones you love to hate, and tossing them into a blender set to maximum chaos. Picture this: legendary warriors teaming up with mischievous tricksters, magical girls accidentally swapping powers with giant mechs, and rivalries so intense they spill over into dance battles and noodle-eating contests. It's a crossover where the only rule is that there are no rules. Expect the unexpected as alliances form, friendships are tested, and enemies might just become besties. Or at least frenemies for a day. The result? A whirlwind of comedy, action, and pure anime absurdity that you won't find anywhere else. So, fasten your seatbelts, anime fans. This isn't just a show, it's a full-throttle roller coaster ride through the wildest corners of the anime universe. One moment you'll be laughing at a ninja's failed attempt to cook ramen, and the next you'll be gasping as a magical girl accidentally summons a giant robot in the middle of a school festival. We're talking plot twists, epic fails, and moments so outrageous you'll want to hit rewind just to make sure you really saw what you think you saw. Whether you're watching alone or with friends, get ready for a non-stop thrill ride that'll have you shouting, "What just happened?" more times than you can count. And that's not all. We've got ramen-fueled showdowns where the stakes are as high as the noodle piles, cleaning catastrophes that would make even the most seasoned maids break a sweat, and enough misunderstandings to make your head spin faster than a Sharingan on overdrive. Watch as characters from totally different worlds try to navigate each other's quirks, customs, and crazy powers. Will the heroes manage to keep the peace? Or will the villains turn every situation upside down? One thing's for sure. You'll be laughing, cringing, and cheering every step of the way. So sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh until your sides hurt. Grab your snacks, call your friends, and prepare for a crossover event like no other. This is the ultimate celebration of everything you love about anime, turned up to 11 with a healthy dose of chaos and comedy. Welcome to the madness, welcome to the fun, and most importantly, welcome to Vutru Anime Lailoi. Let the crossover begin. In a world where strength and appetite often go hand in hand, Naruto Uzumaki, the ever-energetic ninja with a bottomless pit for a stomach, finds himself wandering into a new kind of battleground. Today, his craving for ramen leads him not to his usual haunt, Ichiraku, but to a bustling gym where the air is thick with the scent of sweat, determination, and, surprisingly, noodles. As Naruto pushes open the doors, his eyes widen, not just at the sight of the training equipment, but at the unmistakable aroma of freshly cooked ramen wafting through the air. Little does he know, he's about to stumble into a training session unlike any other. One that will test not just his ninja skills, but his legendary appetite. At the center of the gym stands Goku, the Saiyan warrior known for his insatiable hunger and unyielding spirit. Mistaking Naruto's rumbling stomach and eager gaze for a challenge, Goku grins and with a flourish, slams down a giant bowl of ramen on the nearest table. The bowl is almost comically oversized, steam rising in dramatic swirls, and the noodles seem to stretch on forever. Goku's eyes sparkle with excitement. He's found a worthy opponent, not for a sparring match, but for a contest of culinary endurance.
"I challenge you to a ramen-eating contest," Goku declares, his voice booming with enthusiasm. The gym falls silent for a moment as everyone turns to witness this unexpected showdown. Naruto's eyes light up, his competitive spirit ignited by the prospect of unlimited ramen and a new rival to out-eat. He grabs a bowl, holding it high, and grins back at Goku, ready to prove that no one can out-eat a ninja with a dream.
The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as the two legends face off, bowls in hand. Goku, muscles tensed and eyes focused, channels the same energy he uses in battle, while Naruto bounces on his toes, his trademark determination shining through. This isn't just about food. It's about pride, honor, and the unspoken bond between warriors who respect each other's strength, whether it's on the battlefield or at the dinner table. Naruto, never one to back down from a challenge, especially when ramen is involved, accepts with a confident nod. The crowd gathers, phones out, ready to capture every slurp and noodle flip. The rules are simple: whoever finishes the most bowls wins. But with these two, it's clear that this contest is about more than just quantity. It's about style, speed, and the sheer joy of eating. The contest begins in a flurry of chopsticks and noodles. Goku uses his lightning-fast reflexes to shovel down mouthfuls, barely pausing for breath. Naruto, not to be outdone, unleashes his shadow clone jutsu. Suddenly, there are multiple Narutos, each with a bowl, slurping in perfect unison. The crowd erupts in laughter and cheers as the two competitors pull out all the stops, from Goku's Super Saiyan speed eating to Naruto's creative use of ninja techniques. Noodles fly, broth splashes, and the stack of empty bowls grows higher and higher. By the end, the gym is a chaotic mess. Noodles draped over equipment, broth splattered on the floor, and both warriors leaning back, satisfied and exhausted. The result? Let's just say the true winner is the spirit of friendly competition, and perhaps the janitor who now faces the ultimate cleanup challenge. But for Naruto and Goku, it's a day to remember. A battle not of fists but of flavor, where respect is earned one slurp at a time.
Luffy, obsessed with cleanliness, finds himself in a living nightmare. Luffy is leaving crumbs everywhere he goes.
Zenitsu is freaking out over a spiderweb, a very clean spiderweb, Levi notes.
Gojo is casually teleporting snacks into the middle of the room.
Clean this up, brats.
The result? Pure unadulterated chaos. Even Levi can't control this mess.
Light Yagami, determined to cleanse the world of evil and boredom, drops his death note. It falls into the hands of none other than Luffy. Luffy, mistaking it for a snack list, starts yelling out names. "I want meat, and treasure, and more meat," he shouts. Light frantically tries to explain, but Luffy is too busy adding 1,000 rubber chickens to his list. Let's just hope the universe has a sense of humor.
Oh no, what was that noise? Is something following me? Wait, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. Thunder breathing. First form, thunderclap and flash. Did I just hit someone? Oh, please don't be mad, I can't handle this. Do you mind? I'm so sorry, please don't hurt me. Faints.
Honestly, being the strongest sorcerer in the world gets a little dull sometimes. You'd think having all this power would make life endlessly exciting, but after a while, it's just the same old routine. People expect you to be mysterious, to always have some grand plan. But sometimes, I just want to do something normal. You know, like everyone else. But what does normal even mean for someone like me? I spend my days fighting curses, teaching students, and saving the world. It's exhausting, and honestly, a little lonely at times. So, I find myself here, at this cafe, just watching the world go by, wondering if there's more to life than just being the strongest. Maybe I'll try something new. A blind date, huh? It's not exactly my style. But hey, why not shake things up a bit? I mean, how hard can it be? Just two people, some coffee, and a chance to talk about anything but curses for once. Besides, I've heard these things can be fun, or at least interesting. Maybe I'll meet someone who doesn't immediately ask me about my techniques or my reputation. Maybe I'll get to be just Gojo, not Gojo Satoru, the strongest. That sounds kind of nice, actually. So here I am, about to embark on this little adventure, hoping for a change of pace. Why not make it literal? If it's a blind date, let's go all in. I mean, who says you can't have a little fun with it? Besides, I've always liked a bit of theatrics. It keeps things interesting, and honestly, it's a great way to break the ice. Plus, if I'm going to do this, I might as well do it my way. So, blindfold on, senses heightened, and ready for whatever comes next. I wonder what my date will think when they see me like this. Hopefully, they have a good sense of humor. Alright, blindfold on, let's see what fate has in store for me at this cafe. I can already feel the curious stares from the other customers, but I'm used to attention. It's kind of fun, actually. There's a certain thrill in not knowing what's going to happen next. Will my date be surprised? Confused? Maybe they'll think it's a joke. Or maybe, just maybe, they'll appreciate the spontaneity. Either way, I'm ready for whatever comes my way. After all, life's too short to take everything so seriously. Sometimes, you just have to embrace the chaos and see where it leads.
Are you sure you're in the right place? I mean, I was expecting someone a little more... Well, not wearing a blindfold, to be honest. This isn't exactly what I pictured when I agreed to a blind date. Are you doing some kind of performance art, or is this just your thing? I have to admit, it's definitely memorable. I'm just not sure if I'm supposed to play along or call for help. Either way, you've got my attention.
Huh? Oh, hey there! Did you know my cursed techniques can warp space? It's a pretty neat trick, honestly. Most people don't really get it, but I love talking about it. Imagine being able to bend reality just a little, to make the impossible possible. That's what I do every day. But don't worry, I'm not here to show off. Well, maybe just a little. I promise, I'm actually a pretty good listener too. So, tell me about yourself. What brings you to this cafe today? Are you a fan of surprises, or did I just completely throw you off with the blindfold? Either way, I'm glad you're here. It's not every day I get to meet someone new outside of work. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, I could talk about this all day, but I want to hear about you too. What do you do for fun? Any wild stories? I bet you weren't expecting to meet someone like me today. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to meet someone like you either. That's the fun of these things, isn't it? You never know who you'll end up sitting across from. Maybe we'll hit it off, or maybe we'll just have a good laugh about this later. Either way, I'm all in. So, what's the most unexpected thing you've ever done? Besides, you know, agreeing to a blind date with a guy in a blindfold.
Yeah, that's really interesting, but I think there's been a mix-up. I mean, I was supposed to meet someone named Satoru, but I didn't expect, well, this. You're definitely not what I imagined. But I guess that's the point of a blind date, right? To be surprised? Still, I have to ask, are you always like this, or is today special? Because if this is your idea of normal, I think I'm in for a wild ride. Not that I'm complaining, just, wow, this is definitely a story I'll be telling my friends.
Mix up? No. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. Sometimes, the best moments in life are the ones you don't plan for. So, about Limitless, let me tell you a little more. It's not just a technique. It's a way of seeing the world, of understanding that anything is possible if you're willing to take a chance. And today, I'm taking a chance on this blind date, on meeting someone new, and on letting fate decide what happens next. Who knows, maybe this disaster will turn into the best story I've had in ages. Or maybe, it'll just be another day in the life of Gojo Satoru. Either way, I'm glad I showed up.
These berries are fighting back. Whoa, take that. Oops, sorry Ichigo. Why are they all exploding now? What is going on? Burnt ramen, sweat, fear, and is that the scent of rubber chickens? My nose is going wild, this is just too much. Wait, where is that smell coming from now? I have to find out, even if it means chasing rubber chickens through all this chaos.
After a whole bunch of misunderstandings, accidental attacks, and, food-related disasters, everyone ends up in a giant pile.
See, the power of friendship always wins.
Everyone else just groans. Yeah, this really isn't what they had in mind. And that's a wrap on the first season of Vutru Anime Leiloi. We really hope you enjoyed the ride. Stay tuned for more hilarious adventures, unexpected team-ups, and well, plenty more anime-style chaos coming soon.